Hi, so we're making lunch. Where did the package go? Oh, Chris has it. It's Kraft Homestyle mac and cheese. And
oh, okay, it's before that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Pause a moment. Looks good.
Watch out, baby. My scene's is for some reason wanting to enter the fire.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Mac and cheese.
What's going on there, lady? What's up? Wanna know my name, girl? Wanna know my name? Is the oh, what the hell? Turn that off, Gree. The camera is not meant to do that. Who is that? I'ma turn away like a true beam. What you want, girl? Alright, we can hang together. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm kinda sad because tomorrow, the last video, I think, yeah, tomorrow. Well, not the last video, but you know, it's the video that does the daily or whatever. She's gonna go wiggly. You know what I'm saying? I learned that word today. Wiggly. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get the massage by Lina, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn up the camera, turn it off, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn it off. Grease, I'm so upset. Take this camera away from me. Alright, that's it. Right there. That's the last you will ever see of Pinky on Daily Random Happenstance. See you tomorrow!
Everyone, Lina right now is cross-eyed. Do you know why? She is watching this Phantom Menace 3D trailer on YouTube using the cross-eyed method, and it's actually working, right, Lina?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, what happens is they have 3D videos on YouTube, and they give you like a bunch of different methods and to like see it in your computer screen, and one of them is something called the cross-eyed method, and I didn't know what the hell that was, so I tried doing it right now, and I did it, and I'm like, Lina, you have to try this, and she sat down, and after a couple of seconds, she was able to do it, and it really works. Like, it's really weird. Like, basically, you have to kind of, like, Lina can do it like this, but I have to tilt my head like that, but basically, I just kind of, like, tilt my eyes, like, I mean, I cross-eyed, and what happens is that you see two images at first, it's, like, split in the middle, like, when you're looking at it normal-eyed, but then when you cross your eyes, you see, like, 1, 2, 3, you see 3 images, and if you focus on what's in the middle image, like, it's in 3D. And after a while, like, it's blurry at first, and then after a while, your eyes focus on it, so it's, like, clear. But it's really small. That's the only, like, kind of downside. But, man, it hurts your eyes. Like, after a while, you're just like, ugh, and you want to, like, turn away. But Lina did it like a boss, and Becca didn't. She didn't want to try it out because, you know, 3D hurts her. So she's like,
yeah, it's a lot better looking at it, though, when it's moving, because your eyes, it grabs your attention, and then your eyes start to focus on it.
Yeah, exactly. If you try looking at a still photo, it's really hard.
Easy.
Yeah.
When it's moving, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go, guys.
Look at these cute cupcakes. I did that one. Lina did these. Aren't they pretty? Lina? And with a homemade pipette. That's what they're called, right? Pipettes?
I think so. I never know.
Oh, they're very pretty.
Good evening, everyone. So, I don't know if we mentioned this on the vlog or anything, but today was a day where a lot of things didn't happen. First of all, I was supposed to have a guys' night tonight with some buddies, and what ended up happening was I did a half-ass planning and nothing happened. And yeah, we ended up not really doing anything. Everyone except one person canceled, so I had to kind of just, you know, say it's not going to happen. And instead I had a quiet evening at home. And what's it called? And then Becca and Lina were going to go see Michelle Phan. Did you explain to them what happened? Well, basically they thought, oh, we can go see Michelle Phan at this mall here in Miami. And they're like, oh, we can go, this is going to be great, all we have to do is go to this mall. But apparently it wasn't that simple. what happened was you had to go and you had to buy like $100 makeup kit.
Well, I looked it up and it was actually, I think, like $60, but it was a $96 value. But it's just too expensive. And I'm trying to like cut down on savings, and I really don't need a lot more makeup right now. It's something I would eventually like to get, but I just can't get it right now. The Glamour Eyes palette.
Lena agrees.
It was the Michelle Phan Glamour Eyes palette, and I called the Sephora to make sure, and they said, yeah, you need to buy the palette to get a wristband to be able to meet Michelle. So I was kind of sad about that, but
Yeah, Lena disagrees too. Well, anyway, that was the story I was going to say, but Becca put it better. So, anyway, so yeah, I ended up just staying home, and I did a couple of stuff. Primarily, Lena and Becca were watching TV in my room, so I just went on the internet, and I ended up going to this forum that I've gone to for Star Wars, that literally I've gone to ever since I was like 12 years old or something, maybe younger. Like, I've been going to this place for over 10 years, and it's a really great site, and I really enjoy it, and it's a great message forum too. So I was there and I was reading, and you know, it got me thinking. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but starting next month and for the next 6 years, George Lucas is going to re-release all 6 Star Wars films in 3D. And, you know, each year one movie is going to come out. So this year, next month actually, on February the 10th, a week before my birthday, The Phantom Menace in 3D comes out. And then, you know, next year it'll be Attack of the Clones, and then, you know, so forth until 6 years from now when Return of the Jedi comes out, which I think is 2016. That's it. It'll be done. So, wait. No, it's not 2016. This is going to bother me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 2017. Sorry. Anyway, it got me...
babies by then.
Yes, we could possibly be with child by then. But anyway, so, it got me thinking, because they're going to show the movie in 3D primarily, but select theaters are going to show it in 2D. And it got me thinking, man, you know, like, because on the message forums, a lot of people were saying, oh man, I'm going to go see it in 2D because I just want to see it on the big screen again, and, you know, fuck 3D, I don't like 3D, I hate it, blah, blah, blah. And, so that is what today's question of the day is. Today's question of the day is, what is your opinion on 3D? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you kind of about it? And why? Why is it that you feel that way? So I guess I'll start first since I'm holding the camera. I am a huge 3D fan. I am so huge that last year I bought this brand new TV after owning my previous HD TV for only 5 years, which I don't know if that's a long time in TV land. I don't know. But I want to upgrade because I really enjoy 3D. I remember once when I first started watching, I'm like, man, it gives you like this depth, you know, and like it gives you like this really cool thing. And I remember my friend Brian came up to me and goes, yeah, but dude, what does it add to filmmaking? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he goes, well, okay, wow, it adds depth and all that, but does it really change anything about filmmaking? And you know, yeah, it changes a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. I mean, you could still enjoy a movie without 3D. So he kind of concluded with, or he knew this already, but he kind of just brought it forward and was like, dude, it's a gimmick. Like, that's all it is. It's a gimmick. And I guess some people could see it that way. I do see it that way. Like, it's weird. Like, a part of me is saying, no, it's not a gimmick. It adds something. But another part of me is saying, no, it is kind of a gimmick. But either way, I enjoy it. I really do. I think 3D is just fun. I don't know. There's something about it that, to me, makes movies more fun. And I think it does add something to video games, especially first-person shooters. Like, I feel like you have a better idea of how far away your targets are and stuff like that. So to answer the question, yes, I like 3D. Love it, actually. The reason why, I just think it's fun. I just think it adds to the stuff, and I mean, I just love how we have so many things now that are 3D, like the 3DS and, you know, 3D TVs and all that. And yes, I will be seeing Phantom Menace in 3D next month, and I am very much looking forward to it. And I usually try to go see movies in 3D if I have the opportunity. So anyway, that is my answer. Here's Becca.
Hello. not a fan of 3D. For the longest time before I got my glasses, it doesn't hurt me as much now, but before I got my glasses, 3D would often give me a headache. I'm just one of those people that can't stand 3D, like physically. Now that I have my glasses, it doesn't really bother me as much, so I think it was just that my eyes couldn't handle it because they weren't, like, right. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have glasses or if you ever tried to watch 3D without your glasses, but, like, in the theater, it was okay. But, like, I think that was because it was really far away and really big at the same time. But when I was looking at Chris's 3DS, where it's 3D without glasses, I was looking at it and it makes my eyes go like it makes me like really cross-eyed, and it gives me a headache almost instantly. I can't stand it. But now that I have glasses, it doesn't hurt me too much. So originally it was just that I couldn't see it right, that it would hurt me. And it also would do that for 3D on the television. But for 3D movies, it wouldn't hurt me. But I think that was just because it was a really big screen. And anyway, so at first I didn't like it because it hurt. Then, now that it doesn't hurt, I still don't like it because I just don't really see the point. Like, if I want things in 3D, I can just look all around me because everything's in 3D and that's just dandy. But, like, I'm not actually going to touch somebody on screen. Like, if I could physically, like, run my fingers through somebody's hair through the television, that would be pretty awesome. But I can't do that. So, until then, I'm not going to care. If it weren't for Chris, I wouldn't see 3D movies in 3D because it's more expensive. It's like $3 more or something like that. It's a lot of money. So, I don't care. I kind of hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but like if they were the same price, I would see it in 3D. But since they're more expensive, I don't want to watch it in 3D. So that is my opinion.
I was gonna say, do you remember when movies were $3 to go see? Period. Like we were kids, it was like $3.50 or something. Do you remember that?
No, I don't think it's
In
been
where
like
I
that in a
lived,
while.
I lived in a small town for like a good long time, and in my small town, yeah, it was like $3.50 to go see a movie. You remember that, Lina? Yeah. Oh, Lina, do you want to answer? Or are you good?
All I have to say is that Rebecca won't. What did you say again? You said something that made me laugh. You're
But
like,
saying it silently to
you're
yourself.
you're like, oh, I won't watch 3D movies in 3D unless I want to, or something like that. And I was like,
No, you said I won't see 3D movies in 3D unless I have to. And it's like, well, if it's a 3D movie, you're gonna have to see it in 3D.
no, but it felt like as if you were saying the angry cat is angry. Yeah, I don't care anymore.
It's like Lina's forehead.
It's a double positive.
Silly Chris is silly.
Yeah.
Sticky poster is sticky. 3D movie is 3D. Bubble buzz.
Good night again.